Shall we continue the session? So you have studied about the Euclid's division lemma. Let us recall and then we'll move to the next one. What is Euclid's division lemma? It is that is given two integers a and b that exist integers q and r satisfying a is equal to bq plus r, and r is greater than or equal to 0 but less than b. Isn't it? So we are writing that what a is equal to what is Euclid's division lemma? A is equal to bq plus r is greater than or equal to 0 but less than b. Isn't it? Now from this we are going to see what is the division algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but a series of steps that gives a procedure to find the solution of a particular problem. Okay, so series of well-defined steps that gives a procedure to find the solution of a particular problem. Okay, so what is Euclid's division algorithm? Now we are going to use the Euclid's division lemma step by step to find the highest common factor of the given numbers. Okay, so what is the highest common factor of the given numbers? Factors. First let us see what is a factor. Factors are the exact divisors of a given number. Exact divisor means what? That divisor should divide the given number exactly. That is, remainder should be 0. And common factor. What's the meaning of common factor? You can write common factors or find common factors for 2 numbers or 3 numbers. That is more than 1 number. Okay. So that is the common numbers that divides the given numbers. Exactly. Now what is the meaning of highest common factor? So when you are listing the common factors, among those factors, the highest number will be the highest common factor. Isn't it? That is only we are recalling. Already was studied in lower classes. Now the other name for highest common factor is the greatest common divisor. Okay children, that is I told no what is a factor? Exact divisor. So the greatest common divisor and the highest common factor denotes the same. Have you understood? Now let us see how we are going to use the Euclid's division lemma step by step to find the highest common factor of the given numbers. So those steps will form, those series of well-defined steps will form an algorithm. Since we are using Euclid's division lemma step by step, those series of steps are called Euclid's division algorithm. That is, in the question it is given, use Euclid's division algorithm to find the highest common factor of the given numbers. Have you understood children? So now first step. We are going to, that is, what is A is equal to BQ plus R. And what is A? All of you know A is the dividend and B is the divisor. All of you know that, isn't it children? And dividend should always be greater than the divisor. Have you understood? And all of you know that also. Now given the 2 numbers, which will be the A, which will be the dividend? 225 will be A and 135 will be B. So the first step you have to select what is A, the dividend, what is B, the divisor. Have you understood? So first let us write the first step. You write the Euclid's division lemma. Then we move to what is A. You select A. A is equal to 225 and B is equal to 135. So now next step. We are going to divide 225 by 135. And we are going to write in the Euclid's division lemma form, that is A is equal to BQ plus R. So A we know, B we know, we got to find the quotient and the remainder. How will you find the quotient and remainder? By dividing 225 by 135. Okay, so let us write this. A is equal to BQ plus R. A is what? 225 is equal to 135 into. Okay, now let us divide 225 by 135. It was how many times? One time. So 135. Now 5 minus 5 is 0. 12 minus 3, 9. So we find the quotient and the remainder. So let us complete this. A is equal to BQ plus R, that is 135 into 1. That is the quotient plus the remainder is 90. So first step we have completed. So you may ask me, till what we have to continue the steps? So we have to continue this step till the remainder is 0. Till we get the remainder as 0. Till that we have to continue these steps. So for continuing the steps, that is for moving to the second step, we need A and B. Isn't it, children? So we are going to select A and B from the first step. Okay. So what will be A? The previous divisor. This will be A and the remainder will be B. You understood? So the previous divisor will be A and the remainder will be B, the divisor. So now again we are going to write this 135 and 90 in the form of A is equal to BQ plus R. So what is this? 135 is equal to 90 into. So again we got to find what? The Q and R. So what should we do? We have to divide this 135 by 90. It goes how many times? 1 times 90. Now 5 minus 0, 5. 13 minus 9, 4. Okay. Now we got Q and R. So the remainder is not 0. So we have to continue the steps again. So let us complete this. A is equal to BQ plus R. So 90 into Q is the quotient is 1 and the remainder is 45. Have you understood? To the next step. Now come on, select what will be A and what will be B. Come on. Yeah. This 90, the previous divisor B will be A and this remainder will be B. Have you understood now? Now again let us continue the step. So second step, now we are moving to the third step. So that is what? 90 is equal to B 45 into. So we have to find Q and R. Divide 90 by 45. Goes how many times? 2 times. 90, 0. Now we got the remainder as 0. This is the quotient and this is the remainder. So let us complete this step. 45 into 2 plus 0. So the last remainder we got as 0. So we can stop the steps. We got the highest common factor. What is the highest common factor of the given numbers? The last B, the last divisor. A is equal to BQ plus R. The last divisor, 45, is the highest common factor of the given numbers. Have you understood now? So we have used the Euclid's division lemma. How many steps? 1, 2, 3 steps. We need 3 steps to find the highest common factor of the given numbers. Children, in this you may get a question for 1 mark. What is the question? How many steps you need to find the highest common factor of the given numbers using Euclid's division algorithm. That's, you may be getting a 1 mark question from that. Okay, so at that time you have to do it fastly and you have to find the steps. How many steps? And we need how many steps? 3 steps we need. And what is the highest common factor? That is 45 is the highest common factor. So these 3 steps, or this is a series of steps that gives a procedure to find the highest common factor of the given numbers. So we have used Euclid's division algorithm to find the highest common factor. Now you have to write the answer, very important. Point answer is equal to what? Highest common factor. No need to write in words. You just write highest common factor, put a bracket, then you write the numbers 225 and 135 is equal to 45. If you write this, that's enough, but this step is very important. Okay, children? So whenever the question is use Euclid's division algorithm, you have to use this method only. If the method is not specified, you can use any other number in the board examination. So when the method is specified, you have to follow that method. Then only you will be given marks. If you use alternate methods, you will be given only 0. Though the answer is correct, then you will be given 0. Are you understood? So you have each and every step carries marks. Okay, and it's important to write this Euclid's division lemma also. Why? Because suppose you make any calculation error in this, you will be given mark for this. At least half mark you will be given for that. Half mark is nothing but something great, isn't it? So for each and every steps are important. Follow these steps to find the highest common factor if this method is specified. Are you understood? Now we'll move to the next one. Next one is what? So again, come on, you have to find the highest common factor of 196 and 38,220. As which your command say, what is A? A is equal to 38,220. And B is equal to what? 196. Now you write Euclid's. First you have to write, as I told, Euclid's division lemma. A is equal to BQ plus R. R is greater than or equal to 0 but less than B. Then you select A. Now you are going to write this in the form of A is equal to BQ plus R. 38,220 is equal to 196 into. Now let us divide 38,220 by 196. You take 382, it goes one time. So 196, 12 minus 6, 6, 7, 17 minus 9, 8, 2 minus 1, 1. Now bring the 2. Now 196, how many times in this you go in those? You select, it may go 9 times because it is 196 and here 1862 because it is nearby 10 times. So let us divide by, multiply by 9. 9 6 are 54, 9 9 are 81, plus 5, 86, 9 1s are 9, plus 8, 17. 12 minus 4, 8. 14 minus 6, 9. Now bring 0. It goes 5 times because 5 6 are 30. So let us multiply by 5. 5 6 are 30. 45 plus 3 8, 9 80. 0. So in the first step itself we are getting the remainder 0. So no need to move to the second step. This is the quotient and this is the remainder. So now 196 into, what is the quotient? 195 plus 0. Have you understood? So what is the remainder is 0. So what is the highest common factor? 196 is the highest common factor. Now write the answer. Answer HCF of 196 and 38,220 is equal to 196. Have you understood? So in one step we are getting the answer. Now let us move to the next one. And as usual, you write what? Euclid's division lemma. That is what? A is equal to BQ plus R. R is greater than or equal to 0 but less than B. Now what is A? As usual, the big number. Yeah, 867. And what is B? 255. Okay. So you have selected A and B. Now we have to write this A as in the form of what? BQ plus R. That is 255 into. Now what should you do? We have to divide. 867 by 255. It goes how many times? It may go 3 times because 25 are having, so 3 times. 3 5s are 15. 1, 15, 6. 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 7. Now 7 minus 5, 2. 6 minus 6, 0. 8 minus 7, 1. So what is the quotient? 3 is the quotient and 102 is the remainder. Let us write this in the form of A is equal to BQ plus R. 255 is B, Q is 3 and the remainder is 102. Remainder is not 0. So you have to continue the process again. That is, we should move to the second step. So what will be A? A is equal to 255. B is equal to 102. Okay, the previous divisor will be the next step dividend and the remainder will be the divisor. So again we have to continue the step using Euclid's division lemma. A is equal to 255 is equal to B is 102 into. Now again what should you do? You have to divide 255 by 102. It goes 2 times. 4, 0, 2. So 1, 5. 51 is the remainder. So what is the quotient? 2, remainder is 51. Okay. Now again we have to continue the step because we are not getting remainder as 0. So what should we do? Now you complete the step. 102 into 2 plus the remainder is 51. Now select A. A will be the divisor of the previous one and this B will be B. Okay. And now we have to write this 102 in the form of A is equal to BQ plus R. B is what? 51 into. Okay. Now let's divide 102. Obviously you know it goes 2 times. So we got the remainder as 0. So can we stop the step? Yeah, good. Very good. We can complete the step 2. This is the remainder. Now 51 into how many times? 2 plus the remainder is 0. So we got the remainder as 0. And what will be the highest common factor? The last step divisor, B. That is equal to what? highest common factor. Have you understood, children? So, you write the answer. Highest common factor of 867 and 255 is equal to 51 is the answer. You have to write the answer. I think you might have understood all the sums. Each and every step is important. Okay, children? So, you have to follow all these steps very carefully. When you are doing the division, you be very careful. And this you should don't make calculation errors. That's very important. Okay, thank you. I hope you might have enjoyed the class. We'll see in the next session. Stay safe. Be healthy.